Hello everybody, you are joining me at the desk. Today we're doing something really fun and actually a viewer requested videos. Now look, I've got 158 subscribers. Now if y'all request something, I'm gonna do it. So today, we're back with the vintage hiking boots. These are the PMS by Stellinas. I do have multiple videos on these boots, but today I wanna present why I hike heritage, why I hike in heritage boots. Now the first one that you don't get with modern boots is stiffness. Now if you look, this is an extremely stiff boot. This is with all my strength. It does not want to flex. Now why is this good? It's good because you can completely relax your feet inside. In a boot that's really soft, you have to use your foot muscles to keep it stiff when you want to. So when you're standing up on your toes, when you step up on a square ledge, doing any of that requires you to stiffen up your foot to keep the boot straight when you do that. Now with a stiff boot, you can actually completely relax your feet muscles inside. This saves your feet from becoming tired, and also another perk of a stiff boot is that this collar is stiff enough and high enough to make it absolutely impossible to roll your ankle in these boots. Also, another perk of a stiff boot is that it's almost acts as kind of like a low-key steel toe, where if stuff falls on top of your foot, if your foot kind of wedges into something, it'll actually save your feet and it won't hurt at all. Now, number two is that heritage hiking boots are known for their support. So these hiking boots actually have a pretty good arch inside them, built up with leather in the midsole. Now that's great for me because I've got extremely flat feet. I actually put insoles in all my shoes. These have insoles on top of that, and that allows me to hike painless for 12 hours, which is something I can do in literally no other shoes, modern shoes, Hokas, whatever you want. My feet will hurt in them after a certain amount of time. I do need something that's hard and that's completely stiff to support my feet when hiking for that long. Now, number three, durability. Leather is an amazing material durability wise. You'll get some, pretty much no other material can simulate what leather can do durability wise because of its really amazing properties and fiber structure, where leather is basically a shit ton of little fibers all locked together. Now this allows it to be flexible, but also very abrasion resistant and very durable. Extremely strong, a little waterproof, a little breathable, very durable. That's why people use leather. Now, another part of that is that these can be resold infinitely, forever. I could own these boots for the rest of my life as long as nothing catastrophically fails on them, which is absolutely amazing. Now, another perk to the durability is that these, a snake would have a hard time going through. A really buff snake might be able to bite through, but these, I have a hard time imagining that a snake could bite through these. And as someone who has been bitten by a snake, that is a big deal to me. Now, finally, four, the biggest reason is the cool factor. They just look so cool. I just love how heritage boots look. They're heads turners, they're conversation starters. I could talk infinitely about these boots as I have Exhibit A, this video. And finally, five, they don't smell. If y'all don't know this about leather, leather does not smell. You can hike in it all day. Like I said, I've taken a 12-hour hike in these, and you can see they've taken some scars from that, and they don't smell bad. They don't smell bad after that, sweating them all day. They don't smell bad. Now, finally, I want to go into why other people don't. The number one reason is that leather is just not very breathable, and especially in a situation like this where you have like 10 layers of it, it'll trap your sweat. If you hike in it day after day after day, it will cause problems because they will slowly become soggy from the inside out because it just takes a while to dry. Leather's not breathable, okay? Second, they're heavy, okay? These boots, the pair together, weigh 5 pounds. That is extremely heavy for boots, especially considering the fact that these only go just barely up past your ankle. Third, no foam. Now, this is required to create the stiffness that I mentioned earlier, and this is required for me with extremely flat and weak feet being able to hike for 12 hours painless, but there's absolutely no foam. My feet were super happy after that hike, but my knees kind of hurt because I was hiking on hard rock with no foam, and this is just hard leather, completely incompressible. Okay, for kind of expensive, this is kind of not a very good point against Heritage, because these off eBay, vintage, heavily used, were $200, where that would get you a very nice modern hiking boot. Not like, there are hiking boots that are certainly more expensive than that, but that is on the more expensive side of things in terms of hiking boots. And finally, old. It's really hard to find boots like this new. So most of them are going to be vintage, and that's going to be a deal breaker for some. But basically, that's all I have to say about these beautiful boots. Thank you for the commenter who suggested this video. And anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, like it, subscribe it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.